There is some unbased behavior in this video, okay? I will say. There is unbased behavior, but we'll get there.
Person.
Okay, in this VC is a 12-year-old, okay? There's a 12-year-old in this VC. I thought it was crazy that JSTLK said this. Draws blood a little bit with these points, okay? You're about to see me and JSTLK grow mrow a little.
You know this person's trying to hide the fact that they're British, right? They're clearly British.
Yeah, they're black British as well, that's the thing. You put out a video, and then the third allegation came out. Well, let's watch this. This is funny. This is funny. This is an awesome hit piece, okay? It's by on a guy called mrow. Mrow. Okay? He's a commentary channel, hangs around JSTLK's Discord, hangs around that Hempleton guy. Where is he? He's done videos on a VR chat and, you know, all this.
Today, I'll not only be covering the allegations levied against me by another YouTuber, mrow, but also my response to a further situation as well. He has accused me of the following: SAing my sister and moaning in front of a minor. But
so these are the allegations. R***ing his sister.
He has accused me of the following: SAing my sister.
Moaning in front of a minor. That's what mrow's accused this guy of.
And moaning in front of a minor. But before we get into this, a few notices. This video may not be as edited as my others, so I apologize for that. Secondly, please do not harass anyone featured in the video. It serves to educate, not an excuse to witch hunt others. Lastly, I urge you to watch the video in full before coming to a conclusion. But without further ado, let's get into this.
Let's go. Initial allegations. This will be serious stuff,
mrow
I
would
imagine.
relentlessly claim I SA'd a supposed sister of mine in a friend's.
So here's mrow saying, "Did you your sister?" So he's not accusing him there. He's actually just asking a question.
Though, despite the innumerable times I told.
Did you? I told you several times. Did you? I told this guy several times. I'm an only child. So apparently, what was happening here is, mrow asked this guy if he his sister, and this guy would constantly reply that he didn't have a sister, but would never say no. He would never say no. He didn't his sister. So he's not denying it. He would say he didn't have a sister, but he wouldn't say no, he didn't his sister.
Told him this was untrue. He refused to drop it, to the point where the other server members started to believe it. To preface, I am an refused to drop it, to the point where the other server members started.
Hi, can we debate sister?
To believe it. To preface, I am an only child. Mrow later claimed this was a joke, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Firstly, regardless of mrow's intentions, kidding or not, this isn't something you joke about. I know the commentary community is no stranger to this type of behavior, dare I even say humor, but as a CSA survivor, I made it clear I didn't appreciate this, and got met with humiliation.
He's a CSA survivor? Oh no.
I want to talk to you one-on-one, preferably in DMs, that's what I want.
No,
I don't want to fucking DM call a.
Okay, this is... So, let's just play. I'm going to shut up and just let this play, okay? Playing for 199.
I want to talk to you one-on-one, preferably in DMs, that's what I want.
No,
I don't want to fucking DM call a. So maybe I don't DM call you, right?
What? You just called me a what the actual?
Yeah, I think you're a. Yeah.
okay, let's move from the allegation. We'll defeat the faggot out.
No. You accused me. You were insinuating that I the sister that I don't.
No, there's no insinuation there. There's no suggest. That's just he's just saying it.
No. You accused me. You were insinuating that I the sister that I don't even have, as somebody who was as a child, as someone who was SA'd.
Oh, little guy was. Who the fuck gives a shit, dude? Come on.
That I the sister that I don't even have, as somebody who was as a child, as someone who was SA'd.
Oh, little guy was. Who the fuck gives a shit, dude? Come on.
Why would you post this in a video? Why would you make a video out of this? I do not understand for the life of me. I cannot get it. Why you would get owned in a Discord call, record it, and then just be like, oh, yeah, here's a video of this guy owning me in a Discord call.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You're being a weirdo, and the only response you have is, I was as a kid.
No, but that's not. We're not discussing that.
It's like more evidence that you're a pedophile. That just continues to change.
Dude, abusers tend to abuse, buddy. If you were as a kid, who's to say you didn't your sister?
I'm connecting the dots, bro. I see the
Connecting
vision.
the dots.
This is me off script. I didn't find the recording until I actually finished editing, so, upon writing the script, I mostly went off my memory. I didn't recall it being this bad. Due to this, I don't think I was able to properly articulate how revolting this was to me. I know what I say now will conflict with the conclusion, but I wholeheartedly mean it when I say, mrow is a grotesque.
I hope I don't have to walk this back, but I might have to subscribe to mrow for being based. Look, there is some unbased behavior in this video, okay? I will say. There is unbased behavior, but we'll get there.
Person, and he's surrounded by people unwilling to give him a reality check. The people who adamantly defend him, despite knowing what he is, are equally as vile as him. Although, since we're here, I just wanted to say this situation happened prior to the minor incident. Just thought I'd mention that.
I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
I'm all for dark humor, but I fail to see the hilarity in insinuating.
In fact, you know what I'm going to do? No. Here's what I need to do. I need to stop wasting the content I do on JSTLKs. Let's pull up. I spoke to mrow. Me and JSTLK spoke to mrow about this video. We watched some of it with him, in fact, last night. So I'm going to get ready to, when we get to the point that mrow joined in the video, I will switch over to the recording from yesterday.
Someone is a the moment the person it's aimed at makes it apparent they aren't comfortable, it should end there. I don't know you, I was barely acquainted with you at the time. Like, is it so unreasonable to not go around and say this to people? If you believe it's okay to make said jokes privately around your close friends, fine by me, but I don't fall under that umbrella. Though, I'll get into this situation into more detail later. Secondly, one of the reasons as to why this video exists in the first place. Quite ironic, really. Another YouTuber, Graceful, was essentially getting called out for essentially accusing another content creator of being a predator. Said creator attempted to get into a relationship with a 16-year-old while 19. I'm not going to say anything, but I can see why he thought that. Within the stream he was being called out in, mrow joined, and upon hearing my name, immediately started throwing shots at me, despite the fact I was utterly irrelevant to the situation.
For contact.
Like is that not just funny that it's just random sped in Discord and this guy just gets on stream, starts taking shots at him? That's just funny.
Throwing shots at me, despite the fact I was utterly irrelevant to the situation.
For context,
okay,
the
Graceful.
same.
Funny. Go ahead.
For context, the same like some of the art that he's like complaining about is made by somebody named Funshine, and Viaquay used the same art in his thumbnail. Graceful will suck his but doesn't say shit about it, but when somebody doesn't like,
Graceful likes Viaquay.
Yeah, he loves Viaquay. Him, LTPs, they're like homies.
Oh, Graceful, what do you think about Viaquay moaning inside of a VC with a 12-year-old?
You can imagine my surprise, the pure whimsy on my face, when I heard my name being randomly dropped. Like, I'm not kidding. The only relevance I had here was how I made a video on Graceful, and even that's void, considering the beef was squashed over a month ago. For context, here is the full clip mrow not only recorded, but also was referring to.
The clip I'm gonna show, it's gonna be pretty cringe. If you're not good with cringe, you're gonna have to brace yourself. You're gonna really need to brace yourself. It's not looking way too good for me. I'm just gonna say how it is. It's not looking too good for me. So yeah, I just wanted to have like a little, I wouldn't say trigger warning. I'm more like cringe warning, so if you're bad with cringe, I'm so sorry. I'm also sorry in general.
So this is why he uses the AI voice, by the way. This is why he uses the AI voice. Because he can't fucking talk and has an awful mic.
Hold on. I'm just gonna say something real quick.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
With the death of these guys,
I'm
sure. I have to tell you, only you.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay, wow. Something to tell you.
So, here's a bit of context, okay? In this VC is a 12-year-old, okay? There's a 12-year-old in this VC. mrow has apparently suggested that 12-year-olds should probably just be banned. Because not only is that under 18, that's under the allowed level, allowed age for Discord. But mrow is still there. He is still there. and he's in VC, and this via key guy has muted everyone, including the 12-year-old, deafened them, and is now going to moan to mrow.
Oh yeah, buddy, what is it?
I have something to tell you, mrow.
It's a really good way to act.
Oh my god.
With...
I have something to tell you, mrow. I have never felt this turned on in my entire life.
It's a really good thing to say in a fucking voice call with a 12-year-old, dude.
I've been waiting. I deafened everyone, don't I? I've been waiting so long, bro, for someone to degrade me. I've been waiting so long. I have asked squeezes. I have waited so long for this. Nobody would do it to me. Oh my god! You finally did it. Oh my god. Thank you, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long. Anyway, no, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
I can explain.
Yes, I will admit I was being weird, freaky, dare I say unhinged within the voice chat, with the sole intention to do a bit of trolling. That was about 6 months ago, and I've since tried my best to work on myself, to essentially stop another instance of this happening. But, that oddly enough wasn't what mrow took issue with, for some reason.
Okay, that's where we pause the video, mrow joins.
They'll answer in a way that makes it clear that they're like not going to be truthful, and then you just walk away. You don't like, if somebody is trolling and they don't care about the truth, then there's no reason to go and fight them. They're just going to keep doing it. And you let them know it annoys you. It's literally, there's only downsides. You're just wasting your time.
Yep.
Claimed I was moaning in front of a minor when that is, yet again, blatantly untrue. Firstly, I'd just like to make it clear, I was a minor when all of this went down.
Then you can see when it's past me talking versus old me talking, okay?
Mrow is in his early 20s.
Okay, well, since you're moaning in front of a
Discord, W.
Like, hold on. He's all pissed off about 19 and 16. If you were a minor, but you were 17 and 12, that's significantly worse. That is way, 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 way worse.
Secondly, in the clip.
Oh, mrow's in the waiting room? Hold on. Fuck, I don't know. Fuck. What's up, dude?
It's over, dude. It's over. They found out.
There's no kids in here, so thankfully it's safe to have you in.
It's a good day to be mrow, dude.
Bro, what is this person is like one of the most severely autistic person I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, you don't even know the half of it. This is some of the most autistic drama I've been in. This is like some of the most fucking small micro commentary community drama ever. This isn't the only video. There's this entire group making videos on me. There's like 3 more out there right now. And they're all been posted in like the past 2 weeks, yeah.
I mean, this one's got 3. This is doing pretty good for him, I think. 3,000 views in 5 hours. I think that's like decent.
One of them has like 5K, I think. Yeah.
Huh. Well, if they're like this one, I don't think you have very much to worry about.
Nope. Guys, the erudite content has to wait. I got timestamped a moment in the YouTube stream, on Destiny's YouTube stream. I do not know where the accurate timestamp is for that on the Kick stream. Okay. So I need to find the timestamp. I will not miss a moment of erudite drama. Trust me, I will get it, but I'll get it for tomorrow. You believe you can Discord? That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm getting owned basically. I think in this video. So you haven't gotten to the part where he shows my like Twitter likes, dude.
Oh no, it's gonna be done.
Is that a lolicon on there?
It's over. Kinda. It's like lolicon, but it's like awesome. It's like lolicon, but it's awesome.
Okay, okay. Awesome lolicon. Let's go.
Yeah.
W lolicon.
Ignore how I sound like that. I think I was sick, or something. I didn't moan once. I was being an absolute freak, don't get me wrong, but there wasn't any moaning to be heard. Thirdly.
I mean, you're talking about how much you needed to be degraded. I don't think this is the good... They're like, oh, I just needed somebody to degrade me like this. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe you're not moaning, but you're being extremely sexual. I assume their real defense should be that the 12-year-old, I assume, is muted. How do you get 12-year-olds in a Discord?
They harp on
by
that
the way?
a lot. So he was a mod in the server.
The 12-year-old.
So he could have banned. Yeah, no, this guy. So he could have banned the 12-year-old. My entire argument with the moaning thing is not that the 12-year-old heard the moan, but it was more like he, as an adult, chose to do that in a call where a 12-year-old was there. I think that's really weird.
I think it's just weird to be hanging out with 12-year-olds on the internet, but
oh, true, yeah. No, this was not in a server. Like, I joined this server the same day, and I like left the same day. I was not in here for very long.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
This wasn't my Discord server, it belonged to a friend. In fact, it happened in the same server, and voice chat, mrow repeatedly accused me of SAing. Fourthly, I went out of my way to not only deafen the other miner in call, and everyone else in it as well. I repeat, I went out of my way to deafen everyone but me, and mrow. As in, they can't hear anything spoken within the call.
Moaned in a VC with Lieutenant Bucky, who was at the time 12 years old. My claim was he moaned in a VC with a 12-year-old. Moaning in a VC with a 12-year-old.
Mrow deliberately left out the fact all the other participants were deafened. They couldn't hear
It's technically true.
anything. This is bad faith, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Quite
No, it's definitely bad faith.
That's
Like,
a
it's true.
whistle. That's a pedophile
Is it? Is it a dog whistle? Okay.
Right now, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Literally no one would know what transpired within the time frame, unless Mrow was to tell them, and I can assure you, I had no intent of doing so. Ironically, Mrow was the one to tell everyone what transpired upon being undeafened.
Yeah, because you did weird you were a fucking weirdo! Of course he's gonna say something!
Elfish, you didn't miss much. Started moaning.
Literally no one would have known what transpired while they were deafened, if Mrow didn't run to tell them. Imagine attempting to paint me as a predator, when you're the one who told the other miner what happened. You can call me a weirdo, a freak, I do not care, but attempting to call me a predator for this is ridiculous. Especially considering, you know, I was a literal miner. Like, imagine this. It's a Friday night, two parents put their child to sleep, lock their room door, and get down. The child cannot hear, nor see what transpired in the bedroom, they'd only know if one of the parents outright told them. Does this make the parents predators? Since I know Mrow just loves his hypotheticals, this case doesn't even apply, considering I wasn't...
I don't think that works, but also, that implies consensual sex between the parents, which I don't know if that happened here. You muted everybody and started, like, saying weird sexual shit to the guy.
Even an adult at the time, not to mention, this is also on Discord.
Wait, if two parents, okay... Multi-person household, okay? Here's a better analogy. Multi-person household. There are people who are both non-minors and minors who live there. The two parents have sex, but the dad rapes the mom. And the mom tells everybody at breakfast. Is that now wrong because the mom said so at breakfast when the children are present? I think that's more...
Oh, no, this analogy
isn't... Channel, so.
This analogy that I used isn't, like, one-to-one. But in another stream, I brought this up. I said, if you're, like, in a grocery store and you cover,
analogy
like,
hour on JSTLK stream, let's go.
Even though the kid can't hear it, that's still pretty weird because you're, like, choosing to do something, like, gross in proximity of a child. It's obviously not, like, one-to-one to Discord, but I was trying to get the point across that I don't care if the kid could hear it or not. I think this guy choosing to do that is, like, weird.
Skooma Fiend's coming after you. Said, why are you in a VC where a minor is talking sexually to you?
I don't think this guy is a minor. Literally, he is only a minor since this video came out. Before this, he was like 19 or 20. So it is very convenient that he is now suddenly like a minor. I don't have a picture of his ID.
Like, well, he said he's 18 now. I think he was a minor at the time.
He was a minor at the time, yeah. So I haven't seen a picture of his ID. Like, I can't prove.
If you're 18, you got to stop using the little boy avatar. I've got the Shogun shit out. But let's.
It's not great. It's really not great.
Good. But mirroring the situations, Mrow was the one who told the other miner within the call. He actively went out of his way to do this. In the recording you not only see them deafened, but you see me doing it. Like, this is a very straightforward concept to understand. I wanted to get very freaky, and specifically
make it not
so
a Shogun, shut up.
Could be unfortunate enough to have his eardrums assaulted.
True.
You incessantly accused me of a serious crime, despite the fact I made it transparent. I was uncomfortable. In return, I act like a freak to you in VC. I'm no merchant, but I think it's a fair transaction. Should I have done this? Most definitely not. I take full accountability for this, and to be frank, I don't have any excuses. What I did was extremely weird, and I'll gladly reiterate, the intent was never, under any circumstances, towards the other miner, but Mrow. I'm not justifying the fact I did this.
Yeah, this person has a weird freak voice and terrible microphones. They use AI for the in-between parts between clips.
Explaining how this isn't predatory whatsoever. The clip still makes me cringe whenever I listen to it, as when I had it sent to me after about 5 months, I wanted to curl up into a ball and implode. I was quite
Dude, we are willing friend of the stream Tiger into existence. Okay, we are willing it into existence. Tiger's gonna hear about it one day. Tiger's gonna be a real friend of the stream.
Literally having a Homelander mental breakdown moment. I never cringed so hard before. But I digress. Just one more time in case we're unsure. In the same call, Mrow accused and humiliated me for SA and being SA'd. I assume I did this as a form of retaliation, which I increasingly regret. No idea what I was thinking. The other miner heard, quite literally, nothing of the aforementioned clip. The only person who did was me and Mrow, so the fact he attempted to paint such a narrative over such a long time frame and on stream is nothing short of shameful. The stream was 5 hours long, he appeared at about the 2-hour mark, so this roughly went on for just under 3 hours.
Okay. Initial allegations.
Yeah, I sent this to Chud. I said to him, I was like, listen, You probably don't want to watch much of this because the AI voice is fucking horrible, but you have to see the first clip. Yes, it's just so funny. Oh, little baby got raped. Oh.
Trivial allegations.
What about it? The racism
As it
allegation.
happens, Rowan invited his friends to the server as the incident went down, and they had this to say regarding
Wait, what fucking game is this? Is this like Roblox or something?
This is pedophile shit. This is like Genshin or some shit. This is gotcha.
the minor.
What if they call Lieutenant Bucky Lieutenant Fucky?
Whoa! Whoa!
What? Dude, it's just dark humor.
He's a minor.
Yeah.
Dark humor, no,
You guys are all woke liberals. Whatever.
And in case you're wondering if they're actually friends, this is how they were interacting throughout the call.
Are you on the job right now, Elvis?
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Elvis, I found another cool video.
And I was talking about my main channel with like
I think you'll like this one.
181
This is kinda
subs.
like the content that you watch.
I find it insane how I not once spoke to LT Bucky, the other minor in question, and yet I'm dubbed a predator. But Mrow's friend says this, directly to them by the way, and it's swept under the rug. I just cannot fathom how you can excuse this, but proceeded to spend just under 3 hours, painting me as a predator on stream. By your own logic, Mrow, you're friends with a predator. But of course, there's no point arguing this, as Mrow will just claim it's a joke.
Probably really bad to moan and talk or joke or act sexually in a VC with a 12-year-old in it.
That's not it either, as Mrow, unsurprisingly, lied again. Within the stream, Mrow adamantly stated he left the VC after the freaky exchange took place, which isn't true.
No, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. No, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
It was weird, and why would you stick around for that kind of behavior? I don't understand that.
I mean, I didn't. That's why the clip's so short.
You didn't? Is there any evidence that you didn't? Just like
Okay, so I really, hold on. I really like the argument that you're doing right now, right? Because it proves to me that undoubtedly you are bad faith. And you actually don't really know what you're talking about. Right? You asked me to prove something that doesn't exist. You're asking me to prove that I have something that simply does not exist. I can't prove that I was in the call longer than that because, and this is gonna be a shocker, I apologize, like grab the bottom of your chair really quick if you want to, like, they're gonna shock you, because it just doesn't exist. You can't make a statement or an argument to prove something did or didn't exist if there's no basis in reality, right? So like, no, obviously I don't have any proof that I left or stayed, because I didn't stay. I left. That's why the clip is so short. If you're gonna make the argument that I like stayed after that and indulge in the moaning of the 12-year-old or whatever, like I don't know what to tell you.
that was okay.
So that was a lie.
Anyway, no, that's it. That's all.
Wait, they're not going to use like you responding for a little bit, are they? Looks like
I was there for
this is
6
you
minutes
saying, like,
after. I was there for 6 minutes after.
So this is total cap from Mrow was totally bullshitting on that stream that he tried to leave. He tried to stay. You'll see it here.
Yeah. See ya, Kiriko. See ya. Okay, we continue.
I'm sorry, I totally get, like, I get it, okay? I always say, look, the internet has not always been the way it is now. Standards were a lot different back in the day. But now, obviously, pretty much post 2016, 17, 18 sort of time. See, polls are showing Trump up all swinging. Was that true? You mean up as in from where he was before, I assume, is what you mean. Not above Democrats. That's what you mean, isn't it? Because it is going to tighten as it gets to the election. Swing states? Yeah, but Democrats are still winning. No, I believe. What's the polling again? Silver bulletin. The polls have changed by like half a point. Okay. Okay. Sorry, okay, that was nothing. Well, how am I crying, Dan? You're the one who's losing. Also, the TTS limit got put up.
This wouldn't necessarily be much of an issue if he didn't put so much emphasis on it. He really tried to nail this point home, despite the fact he stayed for over 6 minutes in the VC afterwards. The only reason it's 6 minutes, and not more, is due to the fact I kicked him from the server at the end.
I mean, I understand why one of those operates apparently, so it's just what's
Oh, I was saying before, I get the internet's changed, and that people now are like, obviously, you know, shit like having NSFW servers and Discords. You can't have kids in Discords like that. No shit, yeah, obviously. If we're actually going to start going around and virtue signaling about people who troll kids online, like if you say if like some kid says some shit to you online, and you say some racist shit back to make them upset, or some shit like that, if we're going to start virtue signaling about that, I might actually just leave. I might leave society. I might just go build a wood hut somewhere. Because that would be so fucked up if we actually start caring about that shit.
Buddy, why'd you pick me? That shit attack you?
You can't make CD mad, man.
I think it's fair for them to say that you weren't uncomfortable, that you were coming back to fuck with this guy more. You were mostly concerned about fucking with this guy.
Yeah, you always try to troll this guy.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought he was a freak. I just wanted to shit on him. That's, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Hyper dude,
It was clear he had no intention of leaving, so I'm unsure as to why his story is suddenly changing now. The fact he lied about this, something as insignificant as leaving a Discord call, really makes you think what else he's lying about. Adding on to his bad faith spree. In the stream, Mrow insinuated the other minor present wasn't deafened.
Eventually, down the line, ZV ended up moaning in that call, right?
Okay, and was it directed towards the child, or did the child hear curiosity?
I don't know. I wouldn't be the one to ask that. I'm sure he's in the chat, so you could probably ask him.
Okay, so I was shown
All I can say for sure is the child was in the channel, okay?
a clip that the children were muted, right? Most of everybody except for one person was muted and deafened.
Ignoring how Mrow purposely left out the fact everyone, but me and him, were deafened. This is immensely bad faith. It is common knowledge.
Wait, did you record this as well, Mrow?
Yeah, so I recorded the moment I joined, because I have like brief history with this guy. So I recorded the moment I entered the voice call because I knew he was going to try to pull something. So I just wanted to have like a record of the call just in case. And then I recorded an hour after I left the call while I was in a VC with another group, just so in case he claimed that I was doing something after he couldn't. So I have like a recording of the call itself and then what I was doing afterwards. I don't know. I wouldn't be the one.
Okay, I see. Sorry, I opened this up in another thing. I just need to leave a comment on this video really quickly. Hold on.
Knowledge they were unable to hear.
Oh, I have fucking random shit on here. You know what?
Your sister.
The species doesn't have a sister, it seems like. But yeah, I literally.
No,
so
to
before
be
watching
clear,
this,
I don't think he raped his sister. He probably
it.
doesn't even have one. Yeah.
Yeah, before watching this or talking to you, I called it. I said this is gonna get into some autistic thing where he's saying, where they get into an argument because Morow's asking a question, and this guy's like, "You're saying I raped my sister," and then Morow's gonna be like, "No, I'm asking a question. You're not answering it." I literally knew exactly what that was. I've seen too many autistic kids on the internet having this exact argument. No, I'm just asking a question. I'm not making a statement, and then it just becomes that. I get
in fact, in the clip Mrow was passing around like flyers, you can visibly see everyone else deafened. This statement solely exists to muddy the water, and he knows it. Besides that, the minor themselves went out of their way to testify against this as well. To finish this segment off, Graceful Commission
testify. What did they testify? Y'all are wondering, I was 12 years old in the call.
See you tomorrow, Dan.
VK never intended to be weird or freaky with me.
Next $2.
Mr.
Well. Buckster.
To finish this segment off, Graceful commissioned his channel artist, I repeat, his channel artist, for a video thumbnail. Said artwork then eventually found its way to Mrow. He had this to say upon seeing it.
Share the collab or what? I'm gonna give it to Able's DMs.
Oh, I got this wrong, by the way.
That's a real gatekeeper.
Oh, who drew that? Fuck me.
What was it?
I'll show you, Emra. What the f? I feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
right. So the person you're defending from being a just drew NSFW and sent it to you to forward. That's awesome.
Oh, so you're saying it was the VK person?
Yeah, because he's an artist, so I assumed because he got like a picture that he commissioned, I assumed it was from ZV. It wasn't, to be clear, so I did get that wrong. You're making a great case for your best friend ZV.
Get out my face with that. Get out my face with that crap.
Firstly, them not showing the artwork on stream was definitely disingenuous. They made it out to be something graphic, when in reality, it's literally artwork of two adults kissing. Said kissing which is also censored, by the way.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
If you see this, and immediately think of NSFW, I don't think there's any saving you. Mrow.
Those look like kids? I mean, it's whatever.
Way.
It's #1 best couple. It's whatever.
Somebody please think of the children.
I don't think that was the
If you see
intention
this,
for it to look like a kid. Yeah.
And immediately think of NSFW, I don't think there's any saving you.
Like they're cats, so I mean, really can't.
It's like it's just in the style of the avatars. Like it basically looks.
No, they're meant to like kids. Let's be serious.
Is the kind of person to see two parents kissing in front of their kids and call them predators. Not to mention the elephant in the room. This isn't even my art style, not even close. The fact he saw this, and instantaneously jumped to the conclusion I drew it, is exceedingly deceitful. I refuse to believe this isn't intentional either, as Mrow claimed he saw Graceful's content prior, to the point where he joined his server, and asked him if he wanted to join his stream, to discuss a certain situation.
Also, Graceful, I literally DM'd you and asked you to come on my stream, and you said yes. So what's different about this? Graceful, I'm a little disappointed because you've made your like YouTube persona like a debate bro. You're like debating lollipops and debating pro shippers and stuff, and then you can't come onto a stream to express your opinion on something like this. I mean, to be honest, it's a little disappointing with the Graceful guy because his videos aren't like bad.
I don't like this guy's lied by omission to try to ruin someone's career. Well, no, he's not lying by omission to ruin someone's career. You can sit there and be gay about, oh, these are life-ruining allegations, but it's obviously not to ruin the guy's career. He's trying to elicit a reaction, right? He's deliberate. He is lying by omission. To also, yeah, that looks like a bandit account. He's specifically lying by omission to get because he knows the omission will make this guy freak out. He knows it will get a reaction. So he's saying things that are technically true but leaving out key details to make this guy react in a certain way.
Like he was making.
Fuck. When I have somebody in the call and they're on the video, I get fuck it. It's hard.
Knowing
hard
this,
to know when
he
to
had to have
pause.
seen the thumbnails, most of which are custom art, and put 2 and 2 together. It's quite clear there was intent by this decision. Mrow isn't an idiot. I don't doubt his intelligence in the slightest. Following this, he also accused me of drawing softcore and sending it to a server full of minus. When not.
I will say, I don't necessarily agree with that.
By the way, if he denies that,
hanging
I
out
can
with these
prove it.
people in Discords occasionally, I feel like you were in a Discord with this person for an extended period of time. I feel like I'm doubting anyone's intelligence who's done that, just so you know. I'm throwing it out there, okay? This person is not well. I would not spend a lot of my time around this person.
Asked for evidence regarding this. He had this to say.
If you send softcore that you draw in a server with a 12-year-old in it, you're morally inept. I think Vicky is a disgusting individual.
Are there receipts for there being like software posted inside of the server, or?
Absolutely not. I did not archive it because I did not assume that like 6 months later I'd be in a Discord debate. So if
I
you
did
want,
archive
you
it,
can just
I
throw that
will.
one out the window.
So I can
have
prove this
no
if he
proof to
denies
back
it.
that up. Other.
Oh, you did archive it actually?
Yeah, I didn't realize that I went through the chats on my recording and I went through the recording again. I did in fact archive him sending the art there. So if he denies this claim, I can prove it right now.
Ooh, wait, was that his Discord? Yeah, that was. I mean, he was the mod there, right?
He was a mod, yeah.
Okay, all right.
With an anecdotal evidence of other people that were there. On top of that, which something I can't prove, so maybe it's anecdotal, we don't even have to talk about it if you don't want to, but sending softcore in a server with a 12-year-old, let alone multiple other minors in that server, that's probably really gross.
No, stop. Think of the children.
Knowing he sees literal kissing as NSFW, doesn't have proof to support this claim.
Wait, hold on. This is not a children's stream. Send me the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Go through your recording. Send me the picture.
Yeah, one second. It'll take me a minute. You can keep playing. I gotta scroll.
I have reason to believe this is being over-exaggerated, especially due to how willing he was to dismiss it. You can't accuse someone of something, and when asked for proof, pretend that claim doesn't exist anymore. Just a shame one of the main hosts, Amos, was present, and barely fact-checked any of Mrow's statements. That's not to say he never fact-checked, but a decent amount did in fact slip through the cracks. You'll see why this is a bigger problem later. He actively platformed someone who only sought to slander my name.
Once they're underage, you're supposed to kick them, or once you know they're underage, you're supposed to kick them. Well, lots of people do just have Discords. Like Destiny's Discord has kids as young as 13 on it, I believe. Right? As long as you don't allow not safe for work on the Discord, then I don't know if there's an issue there.
I thought it was crazy that JSTLK said this. We go over this in a second, but Destiny's Discord does not actually allow 13-year-olds. It's just Nathan. It's just Nathan. But I was like, the fuck? Destiny's Discord allows teenage? What the fuck? I was like, that's insane.
You should moderate the Discord knowing that 13-year-olds are on it, right? But with like with my Discord is 18 plus, even without not safe for work allowed, because I just don't want to deal with it.
The thing is that you can say that people being weird to Nathan on the Discord, but the fact is I don't envy Destiny's position where his kid wants to be online and is obviously always going to be linked to him because he's been on streams before, and now has to decide whether it's a better situation to have his kid just out in the open, potentially identified as Destiny's kid, or to have his kid mainly engaging with the community that Destiny has control over. I think probably I get it, kinda.
Right,
Let those kids get groomed somewhere else, okay?
This isn't like hardcore fucking like anything hardcore. You could probably even pull it up.
It's the reality is though that it's a sad byproduct of the combination of the way Destiny's life's gone and having a kid that he probably wasn't ready for. It's kind of just the shit. It's a shit situation. And what do? Do you really man? If I was a fucking retard, right? And I had a kid now, and I've got a whole load of streaming years ahead of me, possibly, hopefully. Yeah, I would not want to kneecap my life and career for that kid. Should you probably? Is it maybe the better thing to do to be there for your kid, be around for your kid, be present? But would I? Would anyone?
I just thought it was like a gross individual, and the art itself is obviously like intended to be sexual. I believe anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call that. Me personally, I'm not gonna call somebody like a pedophile for posting that in a server with a 12-year-old when they're an artist.
Oh, I just think it's weird. I don't think this guy's a pedophile. By the way,
I get how it's weird. Sure. I get how it's weird. Kuihman, thoughts?
Yeah, I don't really care.
I think it's like obviously sexualized. It's like probably don't do it,
that,
but they might not even realize 12-year-olds there. Think about their age.
I'm not gonna make like a video on this guy for posting this. I just think it's weird.
Yeah.
That's like the extent of my opinion on it.
Do we say Destiny's Discord is moderated for 13-year-olds?
Waiting for streamer to cover. One of the things in the title is like mining for the diamond sunk cost fallacy. If I leave, he will Erudite as soon as I leave. Okay. Erudite will be tomorrow. We will be covering Erudite tomorrow 100%. It will be tomorrow. I will get the segment. We're just finishing this today, okay? Should we say that?
For sexual content, probably.
Yeah, I imagine most part.
In fact, I will guarantee now it will be the first segment tomorrow. Once we've done all the fucking around at the start, it will be the first segment. Okay.
I would imagine there's also the thing is like the VCs, right? That's why I don't want any minors on my Discord. Is like there's just no way to moderate the VCs, and literally I don't want people getting groomed on something I own.
The title has changed. The title's different.
Discord. That's pretty crazy.
Well, sorry, I don't know that there's a lot of 13-year-olds. I just happen to know his kids there. That was like the example. I know it exists.
Is there a minimum age that's older than that though? Their channel.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, actually, I could just check the rules, right? I shouldn't say I don't think so without knowing.
I hadn't even thought of that before. I was like, Jesus. Oh no, the minimum age to server is 18. Okay, fair enough.
Oh wait,
you were wrong. You're spreading lies. You're making Destiny's community sound like a hotbed for pedophiles.
It does say minimum age is 18, but wait, how is the minimum age 18 and there are people under 18 in the server? Or is there only one? Maybe there's only one.
Well, there's probably more than one, but one that's actually allowed by the server.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how I missed that. I went and looked at the rules, but hold on, I didn't spread misinformation. I said, hold on, let me go look at the rules, and then I hadn't yet. So I said I didn't know that.
Destiny,
nah, I knew. Well, hold on, I knew of an exception to that rule that was already done. So I said, based on that, I think no. And then I said, let me go check the rules, and then I said, let me go. Why don't you just call me bad faith right now? Because you're being a debate pedophile in the moment, right now. You're doing it. Okay. All right, we'll continue with the video.
Alas, this.
Anyone who jokes about being underage gets banned? I know. Fuck them.
Perfectly leads to the next segment.
Okay, no more trivial allegations.
That's all we're doing.
Hypocrisy. Uh-oh.
Remember how I stated mrow ridiculed me after I made it clear I was uncomfortable by his remarks regarding SA? Turns out, mrow is no stranger to making jokes related to it. I don't think this needs narration. The screenshots.
Oh, no, it's really. You shouldn't joke about sexual assault. That's really. I don't even. It's really gross. I totally disavow doing this.
Speak for themselves.
They put me in a rapey room with rape. I was raped once. Okay.
As a matter of.
Hold on, what was that? I missed it. Date rape drugs. Someone's jealous they never tried date rape drugs, I guess.
So why is this mango free everywhere? I swear to God. I see
were they a part of the just a robot thing earlier too?
It's so wait, Jace will get this. No, Jace will get this. That's who this person is, right? So do you know who Femios is?
Oh no.
Only because of you, yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, so Femios is a boy that's turning into a girl. Mango is Femios' sister that is turning into a boy. Okay, isn't that just wild?
Yeah.
What are the chances?
I wonder if there's something correlated with transitioning. I wonder
As a matter of fact, mrow is so notorious.
Oh, people say Kuihman's a little quiet. I can turn you up on my end. I don't know if you're.
I'll move. I'm being lazy.
Sure. Gotta lean in.
When it comes to making jokes such as these, that even people completely irrelevant to the situation.
I know that likely happened because he makes rape jokes all the time.
Are aware of it. It's one thing to make jokes about SA, but to then do it towards a literal survivor of it, who also made it transparent they were uncomfortable, makes me sick to my stomach. Though, this won't be it to his disturbing patterns throughout the video. For instance, laughing at people invulnerable.
I actually probably do think it's wrong to make fun of a rape victim for being raped. But it is really funny. It is really funny though. I'm sorry, it was really funny. I listened to it.
I'm pro jokes. Okay, well, who cares? It's funny.
I'm saying I just think probably in my heart of hearts I think probably I wouldn't do that, but also it was really funny when it happened. He was saying I was a CSA survivor, and you said wah, little baby got raped, wah. So when you say you didn't make fun of him, I don't know.
Oh no,
I don't know about that.
I think he's implying I did it to someone. I don't know who else I would have done it to. I agree that I did it to this guy. I don't know who else he's referencing though.
Oh, okay, all right.
Vulnerable positions isn't new to him either, as there's a clip where another YouTuber, Parlo, who has a long, extensive history of episodes, to put it bluntly, he is not mentally well, admitted on a stream he was going to unalive himself. Mrow took the opportunity to laugh and mock him.
Oh my god.
He wants to kill himself in front of 1,000 children on live stream because his YouTube videos aren't doing well.
No, it's just not what's happening. Like, you're taking the piss out of it right now.
Bro, that's literally what you said.
And first of all, you're saying it's a threat. It's not a threat. Second of all, you're construing it to
something. It's not a threat. So you're saying this is something that you're 1,000% going to do.
Oh, I absolutely am. The way things are going, that's not a threat.
It's exceedingly clear Paolo wasn't in the right.
That's pretty funny.
I
It's
am
not a threat.
1000% going to make fun of anybody who says that. That's fucking crazy.
I'm 1,000%.
Right, I did it to
gonna end
Parlo
all.
too. Fuck. I'm like,
headspace.
yeah, I did it to that.
Especially due to the incessant harassment he's been getting his way for years now, so this behavior is just revolting. I'm no super fan of Paolo or anything, nor am I saying for anyone present to be his personal therapist, but there was absolutely nothing stopping Mrow, and the others, from simply leaving him alone. The guy has gone through so much. Being doxxed, falsely accused, stalked, harassed, and more. How can you see someone like this, and only serve to not only contribute to, but worsen his worries? I cannot stress this enough, genuinely, what is wrong with you? That said, I'm not excusing the fact he baited unaliving himself, but seeing everything he's going through, it's abundantly clear what he needed was help, severely. You berating, and making a joke out of him, was profoundly unproductive to resolving the situation. To top this off, there are allegations Mrow harassed one of Major Klug's victims, on stream. For those who don't know, Major Klug was exposed for grooming, and an array of other things. These allegations were then corroborated by another user on Twitter, via a now delete.
Hold on.
I'm
Have you
never
heard of this
escaping
little
allegations.
application called redact.dev? I'm just saying, you could, maybe I'll send you a link, okay? I'll send you a link. I'll send a link.
Thread. After getting in contact with the victim, they presented.
You're gonna be hanging out in like the super soy communities, okay? It won't actually erase it off the internet. Trust
this
me,
is
everything
not
you've ever
the
said
space
within
that
these
I'm in.
Discords is probably logged, but
I just happened to piss this guy off, and he's like freaking out about me now. I promise I'm not in these spaces, dude.
Screenshots of the alleged stream, showing how not only the title deprecated the victim, but so were the stream chat. Not only were they allegedly a victim of a literal predator, but they also had a commentary YouTuber.
morale is my biggest op. The dude defended my groomer, Major Klug, and set up a hate mob against me, which led me into a mental breakdown, where I posted nonsense on my community tab and said stuff about how I was feeling, which he made fun of on stream. He also attempted to victim blame me many times because I made sexual jokes at 12, which apparently means I couldn't have been groomed. Lol. He's awful.
So she's lying. She was not groomed by Major Klug. To really briefly cover the Major Klug shit, because it's a really big rabbit hole. 2 girls originally came out. They both put evidence forward. The evidence that they gave was really, really bad, and you could not make the claim that it was grooming. Klug did nothing sexual.
So you think it's... I assume this is about the stuff about Destiny's Discord. I don't think it's a matter of the content. I think Destiny's content probably brings more problems for the people around him, I would imagine. Because Destiny is a lot more directly confrontational, directly abrasive towards other people. Chud will take shots, but Chud isn't out there picking fights. Destiny picks fights. And also Destiny does politics stuff, which is inherently just like way more. The tensions are a lot higher.
I think he dated one of the girls, but didn't say anything sexual to them. And then this girl, he like talked about wanting to date, but they never even dated, and nothing sexual was said, like really throughout the chats ever. There was like a joke here or there, but it was really obviously a joke, and it wasn't like spamming jokes. It was like really, really sparingly. So I was like, no, you're not groomed. And then the reason why I went so hard on this girl in specific, I'm not going to say the website, but there is a certain forum site. It's not Kiwi Farms, but it's a certain forum site where they're really critical of black people, and they tend to dox a lot of black people. She went to them and gave them fake evidence and told them to dox him. And then these people who are critical of black people doxed Major Klug, the black person, with the justification that he was a pedophile. So I thought what she did was really, really bad, because she, in my opinion, knowingly went to these people who she knew was going to dox this guy, gave them false information to get them to dox him. So I think this girl's like a deplorable human being. And she's been like fucking stalking me ever since I covered the Major Klug shit.
Okay. So he didn't say anything sexual to these people?
He did. So I think he's still a bad person morally, but I don't think he's like a predator or anything. This was all at the time. I covered this last.
Was that about Sharty? I've never used Sharty. I knew that there's doxing goes on there, like there is on a lot of image boards, but I didn't realize it was specifically racist.
Year, and at the time last year it was all 5 years old, so now it's 6 years old.
I've heard before.
The third girl he did legitimately groom and prey on. So he like is a pedophile and groomer, but the first 2 women, nothing happened at all.
That's a rough sell.
No, he's bad. He's a bad guy. But the first 2 women, the third girl came out like 6 months after the first 2. So the first 2 girls came out, and I was like, okay, this guy's obviously innocent. This guy isn't a groomer. What are you talking about? And then the third girl came out. And she showed like evidence of him soliciting nudes and like asking to meet up when he was 17 and she was 12 and all this shit. And I was like, okay, well, this is bad. But that doesn't really change the other situations because nothing really happened there. That's what I think.
Did he know that this person was 12, this Crow Trees person, when they were sending him sexual stuff?
I think not at first, but eventually he did. I don't think
his first reaction to be like, we have some kind of, yeah, that's bad, in my opinion.
No, I'm not saying he's innocent with this girl. I think what he did was weird. I just don't think he was like attempting to prey on her from what I've seen.
Okay. All right.
Who covers such topics?
I'd have to look more into that, but I feel like a lot of people try to get out of this stuff with like, oh well, you know, yeah, what was I supposed to do? Like block them? It's like, yeah, that's actually literally what you were supposed to do. That's it. Yeah, that's the play.
Topics proceed to supposedly harass them on a stream, all in front of their audience. What makes this worse is how they claimed there was more than one stream, not just one. This behavior was exhibited in. Nevertheless, I found this screenshot from September 9th, 2023, which stated mrow's entire channel was demonetized for specifically harmful or hateful content. After asking when said harassment stream took place, they responded with potentially September, and even stated they had a stream reported. This isn't concrete, but the dates and context match up, especially considering mrow not only made streams centered around Major Klug before, but also admitted to defending him at one point as well.
But first, my channel was never demonetized. Yeah, I did defend him.
What was the?
I don't know where he
like a channel demonetization.
I don't know where he got. My channel was never demonetized.
Mroush. That's definitely you though, right?
No, yeah, that's me. I think around the same time because I made a video on Femias. I was covering them. I think because their channel got demonetized. So I think I was posting the picture they posted on Twitter. My channel's not demonetized, if that matters.
Oh, I don't
Is
know.
that Femias, the trans sister of trans brother Mango?
yes. The trans bloodline.
Said harassment stream took place, they responded with potentially September, and even stated they had a stream reported. This isn't concrete, but the dates and context match up, especially considering mrow not only made streams centered around Major Klug before, but also admitted to defending him at one point as well.
But first, Major Klug, yeah, I did defend him when it was the first two like victims, right? Because I don't think what he did there was green. I don't think what he did there was. I don't think what he did there was like super bad. I don't think there's any evidence to suggest that. This was before the third girl, I believe, going by Madison.
Okay, so I was editing the video, and then it turns out that Mao literally tweeted about this.
Why does the person do their voice like this? Why do they?
I don't know. Dude.
There's something going on here. This person like, I can't tell if this person is like old. No. They don't want their voice to be recognizable, right? That's why they use AI and shit. But I don't know if it's because they're the other gender than they expect, or like if they're older and they want to seem younger. I feel like that seems way more likely. Possibly younger, want to seem older, but they're like trying to mask their voice as much as possible.
Wait.
So wait, mrow, did you put out a video and then the third allegation came out?
So I was planning to do a video on this. I'm still like writing it in the background, but I don't really care too much about it anymore. I was doing streams about it for research to do a video. So I did like I think 5 streams. So as the allegations came out, whenever a new one came out, I would cover it on stream.
Okay.
Right, because it sounds like if on the third one he did actually groom her.
On the third one, I was reading them and I was like, yeah, this is bad. There's no justification for this at all.
But that now seems like he was actually trying to groom the other ones too, right?
I mean, I can't argue against that. I don't think that's the case.
It
but
seems like you might have dug yourself into this position.
What I would say, if you want like a better way of saying that, I would say that you don't see like the evidence from them alone that they've produced, but that you probably would suspect that because of the third person where he's actually.
I mean, it would make sense. Yeah.
I think like that's how I would probably phrase it personally. Is just it seems likely that they are.
The only confusing thing for me about Klug is when he did this, he was also a minor. None of these allegations happened after he turned 18. There's been nothing new since he turned 18.
Was he?
What age
he was 17.
One second.
So it was 17 and 12 for a lot of them, and then I think it was at one point. No, he turned 18 during one of them. So it was 17 and 12 for all of them, and then for one of them he turned 18 and they turned 13. So it was 18 and 13 at that point.
Okay. Yeah. That's
right.
Now that he tweeted about this, he tweeted about it, so I wouldn't say it was confirmed that the whole belief tweeted about
so
this.
he tweeted, Evan, the person claiming Klug is a pedo/groomer, admits the messages shown in both videos are jokes. Klug is not a groomer. If he is, there isn't any evidence currently available to suggest that. False claims for potential victims, not the accused. I mean, this is some fairly couched language.
You couched it, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
So I wouldn't say it was confirmed that the whole belief stream happened, but I would say it was confirmed, but I think this at least works as evidence. A link was also sent of like the supposed stream, or at least one of them, and now it's private. So, you know, wow.
All my streams are private, by the way. This makes
sense.
What appears to have happened is, mrow had a stream in around September, supposedly bullying one of Major Klug's victims, as he believed Klug was innocent at the time, and after the victim had it reported, he received a guideline strike.
Oh, also, to be fair, these victims are like 17, 18 now, right? They're not like 12-year-olds that you're bullying?
No. So the youngest one I think is 16.
Okay, fair enough.
And I don't agree with the term bully stream. I went through their channel and read their like they were spamming community posts, and I went through on my stream and like read them out, and I was like, this is a little weird, and I would not classify those streams as like bully streams.
Well, were they like clearly mentally deranged and having like breakdowns, and you're laughing?
Yeah, probably. I think.
Okay, well,
but in my eyes, they like forwarded fake
Say, I
info to
don't believe this.
doxers, so I thought it was justified to laugh at them a little bit.
Fairly.
Thirdly,
Fair enough.
He appears to like inappropriate drawings of underage characters. Case in point, he
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this is epic. This is just epic. This is just awesome, is it not?
Not to be outdone by Jessica Simpson. I don't watch Teen Titans. I just happen to know this person's from Teen Titans because everybody apparently has a huge boner for this character. I don't watch it, so I don't get it.
So every time I have to
This is
explain
Raven,
this
right?
image,
That's facts.
yes,
That's
yes.
facts.
Every time I have to explain this image, it makes me sound more like a pedophile. So at risk of doing that, I'm gonna
Let's
explain.
go.
It.
No,
If you look
no,
at who
it's fine.
posted it, it's Tara Strong. It's the voice actor for the character. So I
You
and
know
if you
what's
look, it's
crazy
from
as well,
20.
right?
No,
In
what's that?
canon, I think in canon, it Slade, fucking Deathstroke is like rapes Raven or some shit. I think.
No, yeah,
right?
it's
Isn't that a thing?
fucked.
That's fucking based, dude. That's crazy. Slade is the people's champion, really.
Why did I say that?
But if you look at who posted it, it's Tara Strong, who's the voice actor. And in 2012, she posted like a bunch of like weird art of her characters. And one of my friends reposted this because he knew it existed. So we went back and reposted it because he thought it was funny. And then I saw that and I was like, this is hilarious. So I liked it. I just thought it was a funny picture, to be honest.
Okay, but what is it?
It's like pregnant art, I think. I don't know why everybody censors it to try to make it look like porn. There's no nudity shown. Not that it makes it any better. This is like a weird picture, sure, but
Okay, this is not lolly content.
I'm the voice of the
I would not
silent
call this lolly
majority.
content.
tweeted literal fetish artwork of Starfire and Raven, either pregnant or
Okay,
with
bro.
inflated stomachs.
Fuck.
He then posted this image of Pan from Dragon Ball GT, who is 14.
Okay, now that could be considered weird,
He then
but
posted this image of
that's
Pan.
just a funny picture when it's with Sonic.
It's got 9/11.
it's on 9/11
It's
too. I
9/11 in the
posted this on
background, yeah.
9/11.
I assume that's pregnant Pan with Sonic.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just-
that's
Why are you
funny.
censoring the pregnant
unfortunately.
belly? You can't. You don't have to censor pregnant. Dude, what is good?
Everybody does. I think it's malicious censoring to make it look like worse than it actually is.
From Dragon Ball GT, who is 14. Lastly, he just outright stated,
I love pregnant teenagers. Fuck.
Why? Why did you say this?
They cut out what I was replying to. Someone was like criticizing me for reposting the Teen Titan thing and then posting that. And they were so I covered a game called Changed, and it's like a weird pedo game or something, and they were defending it, and they're like, you made this video about this, but then you repost this art. Yeah, there you go. Oh, they didn't cut it out. I apologize.
They just only read the top part. The man keeps deleting his tweets because he knows his love for teenagers getting pregnant is concerning. He hopes no one will find the Discord DMs. Wow. Okay, so you're responding to that with, yes, I am. Okay.
Yeah, so I was just shitposting, which probably is not that smart to do, but
I feel like when you lean into something, yeah, well, you can do a calculation when you lean into something. Basically, like, if I get made fun of this forever, is it still funny to me? If yes, then lean into it. If no, then hope it goes away. Whoops, I muted.
Out of your mind right now.
This tweet was replying to the one referring to the Teen Titans like, and retweet by the way. Joking or not, I do not care. This isn't dark humor. This is repulsive.
Listen, that's pretty good faith. He says, I don't care that it's a joke.
Now, I want to bring up Amos again, just momentarily.
Hold on. Shitty headphones died. 1 second. 1 second. Switch to the good ones. That's on me. I wasn't ready for that, guys. Listen, 7 hours into stream before headphones died, guys. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? I feel like that's pretty good. 7 hours into stream, we made it? That's pretty impressive today. Alright, I should be back.
Hello?
Every day? I use Bluetooth headphones. They will die. Hello, I hear you.
Alright.
The fact he responded to this tweet and turned a blind eye to Mo's behavior on a live stream he's a partial owner of is genuinely disgusting. There is no room for excuses here. This is your own friend. You saw this tweet. Joke or not. This
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? There's no. You can't joke about this. You can't joke about this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Would you say that you can joke about anything you want, Kuihman?
Yes, you can. I mean,
He's like I can get proof of this. It'll take me a little bit, but this guy's like fucking moral as hell here. He or moral effing.
Whoa!
I'm on stream. Fuck. Sorry.
Can we say flag or
flag?
flag?
I disavow. I disavow. Terrible.
Disavow that
this guy.
language.
This guy was in VC with a 16-year-old named Scorpy. He's another commentary YouTuber. He's not around anymore, but he was like, so this 16-year-old at the time was like suicidal, like genuinely suicidal. And this guy in the same like whisper moan was like, yeah, fucking cut yourself. And the 16-year-old ended up cutting himself, legitimately, turned on his camera and cut himself. I don't know if that was his genuine intention or anything, but for this guy to like moral F and stuff when he's like joked about suicide and done all this, like, I don't care. I think you could joke about whatever, but it's, in my opinion, like really silly to to complain about this when the stuff that he's done is like way worse.
I mean,
in my opinion.
if you've got proof of that, that's like a slam dunk. Like this guy.
I can get proof of it if you want. Yeah, one sec.
Well, I don't. I'm not gonna try to listen. This guy's like one bad YouTube of it. I can tell from the voice, one bad YouTube away from video away from ending it. Okay, and I'm already on a lot of notes. I don't need to be on this guy's note. So I'm just saying, if you could prove that, it's pretty bad from this guy. Pretty bad for
I'm
this guy.
not going to respond to this video. This is like the most I'll do probably. So I can prove it to you if you want, but I'm not going to make a response or anything.
Yeah, I don't care enough. Oh, we gotta.
Yeah, no, they cracked down on the F slur on kick. It's a big thing. Obviously not for the top streamers. Aiden can do what he wants, but for everyone else.
Real quick interlude, okay? Interlude. XQC reacts to Sneeko signing to Kick. If this is actually true, I quit.
I am. You can go to kick.com/Sneeko. I'm gonna join Kick.
Yeah, we can skip this.
And here. I know for a fact that if I made a joke of this caliber, I'd be criticized to oblivion. Though, mrow's obviously an exception. I'm sure they all have an excuse for him this time, and that's because they did. As following this, when bringing this very issue up to one of mrow's friends, he was
Whoa,
completely
what do you mean by that?
did
Let's
precisely
not.
what I assumed he would, and claimed to one of mrow's friends.
Oh, this isn't a Himbleton F slur, is it, dude? Holy shit.
Himbleton F slur, dude.
The clip you use is that people...
I can talk freely.
Yeah, please don't. The clip you use is that if people engage in lolicon, then they are pedos. mrow said most of the time, the two lolly posts you found are clearly jokes if you don't act like a bad faith engine.
Completely indifferent.
Bad faith
did precisely
engine.
what I assumed he would, and claimed it was a joke.
Oh, no.
I mean, it clearly was a joke.
It was just.
He doesn't know this guy's a
it was just
lyrics
for
fan. That's the problem.
He is
Wait,
a lyrics
who's a lyrics
fan? I
fan?
can confirm.
Himbleton or this VAK guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
He went to the wrong person. This guy
Perhaps, you
he's
know-
already compartmentalized lolly tweets, okay?
Oh, just why aren't you laughing?
I will reiterate one last time. I do not care who first posted the Teen Titans fetish art. I don't care when it was uploaded. The fact mrow thought it was appropriate to not only like, but then retweet this abhorrent garbage, is insane. So knowing mrow is just a little comedian, dare I say a little jester, let's briefly bring the SA situation back. So he thinks it's funny, humorous even, to make SA jokes around literal minors, one of which is a survivor of it. Good to know. It even gets worse, considering he tripled down in the stream, stating,
He allegedly.
Allegedly? No, this is
Alleged. He liked art of Raven and Starfire from the Teen Titans pregnant or something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Aren't they like 14?
Morale.
They're probably like
They're
9
like
or
16 or
something. I don't give a
17.
shit. I just thought the picture was
They're like 16.
I have no idea. Like I said,
funny.
it's the show.
They're probably like 9 or something. They're probably like 9 or something. They're probably like 9 or something. I don't give a shit. I just thought the picture was funny.
If you are backing this, you are an enabler. Yeah? You are an enabler. I'm sick of this.
this is the guy who's calling me a predator by the way. 1 time it's weird, 2 times perhaps it's coincidental, 3 times that's a pattern, but 4 times, and it's a resounding issue. It's even worse when taking into account, upon seeing the image.
I'm actually just...
I don't know what the
Are
4th time is. I don't know what he's talking about.
The 4th time is your comment. I don't care if they're 9.
On stream? Oh,
yeah,
sure.
But are there like a legion of YouTubers who just do this kind of drama about themselves all the time? So just like an infinite carnival, fucking what is the thing called? Yep. What is it called?
You're just breaking. You're not even like on the surface yet. This is like there's way more.
Oh my god!
Than this, it is.
My brain just broke. What is it called? The thing that spins around with the horses. Do I have a fucking? Am I having a stroke? Carousel. Jesus Christ! Wait, what is the fucking verbal aphasia going on with me? Carousel, dude. Jesus! I was like Ferris wheel, merry-go-round. No, carousel.
I
sorry.
Sometimes I'm just so angry, just so frustrated.
It's like I can visualize, okay, like a 4K apple. I can visualize a carousel in my head and spin it and rotate it and do everything, and I can't think of the word. It's fucked up. Anyway, what were you guys saying? Oh, I have no idea about how these people. It's like incestuous drama. It's really funny.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm not responding to this shit. I don't want to partake.
1 second. Dung Devil wants to get pulled in. He has something to say.
Yo,
what's up, Dung Devil?
Right, so these kinds of people that you're seeing are like fucking insane, and there are so many of these weird little pockets of dudes. Like TikTok is fucking full of them. You will get these weird little clusters of freaks, and all they do is make like weird fucking like gossip reply videos to each other. They're like these little internet cliques of people that all fucking hate each other, and they're constantly talking shit. There are like some of them on YouTube, tons of them on fucking TikTok. It's fucking insane.
There has to be a way to monetize this. There just has to be.
Yeah, I honestly like a bunch of people who live for this fucking drama shit need to do like a Drama Frogs like highlight expose channel, like just go trolling for all these weird little groups of freaks, just being like, you know, this week in cringe. I don't know, it's fucking great.
I think you just you need the people who are like into it and understand. You need like the boatmen for each of these groups who can like navigate you around a little bit. Anyway, all right,
I'm out.
We're oh bye. We got a couple minutes left. Let's finish it up.
Self-aware enough to understand it wasn't a good look, but backpedaled the moment Mrow turned it into a joke.
So is there an allegation from here, or were you mistaken?
This was a little bit ago. Oh. It's not looking... Okay, so...
They know this is atrocious, but to save face, they turn everything into a joke. Like, I'm struggling to see the comedic factor here, because everyone knows their only crutch is blaming it on humor. This is vile. I was being relentlessly slandered throughout.
Do you think LTG would be psyched to know that these people use him as like a way of telling you? I just feel like he wouldn't want to be invoked by anyone like this. He would just be disgusted.
Stream, hidden from the channel so I couldn't even defend myself. And when I voiced my annoyance with the situation, they claimed I was.
There's like a group chat and ZV's spurging. We can like bring up what he's saying if you want. Okay,
he's
so...
spurging about me.
Yeah.
You're not that guy, pal.
So yeah, like ZV's kind of spurging it.
I used to use this exact Minecraft jump video.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm like giving any chance for him to say something, but I don't know.
And before I even knew it.
It's really sad.
Is it?
Without my knowledge, without my consent, they claimed I was joining the stream, despite the fact I never once agreed to.
Is the CV guy going to join?
Yeah, alright, well, I sent to the link, but yeah, like ZV's kind of spurging out. That's the only reason why I'm like giving any chance for him to say something, but I don't know. If he's not going to join, I'll give him a couple more minutes. Okay, so essentially, the agreement I made, the agreement I'm pretty much like making so far is if ZV comes, Beast is coming too.
So we have to deal with that.
Like, I see like Beast joined, but I haven't seen ZV joined yet. Yeah, so ZV will be here in a moment.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
He is coming though. You just gotta give it a little bit more time.
Obviously, I refused. Why would I enter an environment where the guests, let alone the owners of said stream, don't like me? Seeing how Graceful was treated, humanitarianism wasn't a card at play here. That would be walking directly into a line.
Hey, is this another hit piece about you and your friend group?
Oh, yeah,
Is this you?
yeah.
Wait, which one is you?
It's framed.
You're this
I'm
one.
the middle one, dude. The fucking I regret making my avatar a cat every day. It's framed as a little friend group hit piece, but he's just talking about me the entire time.
Graceful was treated, humanitarianism wasn't a card at play here. That would be walking directly into a line.
Hypocrite, dick rider, dick rider, crazy.
Fourthly, Mrow allegedly has a history of creeping out people, especially women. Now, I know I'm one to talk, considering the call prior, but upon the release of Graceful's
Okay, guys, this is the one that this AI sped draws blood a little bit with these points. Okay, you're about to see me and JSTLK grill mrow a little.
Video. Two people stated in his comments he'd made them uncomfortable.
Oh.
Okay, so Forest Cat. Darcy and Forest Cat. Darcy's joking. She's my friend.
Hold on.
I can prove that.
Which one of these?
This is just facts. We need Capcom to start striking the Phoenix Wright music users. Yep, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Which one of these is the girl that you asked to play Minecraft with and they didn't want to get on voice? Is that one of these girls?
Well, she's blacklisted from everything, dude. Don't bring her up. Don't bring her up. Okay. She's evil. She's evil.
Okay.
Darcy is my friend. I can literally prove that she's my friend. She's joking. Forest Cat is fucking insane, right? Forest Cat is a fucking lyrics viewer. I was on stream with one of my friends and she was typing in chat and I wasn't speaking. I typed in the chat, "Hi Forest Cat," and she said, "I have a boyfriend, Mrow, don't talk to me." And then verbally in the stream I said, "This girl's like a schizophrenic. What the hell?" I just said hi in the YouTube chat. And then she went to Lyrics' live stream chat for YouTube and she said, "Be careful of Mrow. He harasses women." So she is like legitimately insane. I'm not exaggerating. That is fucking crazy. And Darcy's just my friend. I don't know what to say about it. She was joking because she also.
Kuihman's gonna keep streaming with his cam on, and he'll have like 50% of Lyrics' viewers by the end of, by like mid 2025. Okay.
He's like halfway there.
Shut up.
That's awesome. You don't like Impleton?
I'm not fucking saying. I'm not caught in that gay audience. Okay.
Okay, so you're not gonna stream the cam on then?
Friends, dude. Okay.
It's not something you're doing intentionally. It's literally unfortunate. Bro, we all have our strengths, okay? Why you gotta... Don't hate, okay? It's just free viewers. They're free viewers. Kuihman smokes too much to reach that crowd?
I do not cave to the gays. Okay.
Wait, Kuihman, how many smokes do you have? Do you smoke during your stream? Do you take breaks to smoke?
I smoke while I'm streaming, yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Crazy. I don't know how I didn't know
I don't think this is a coincidence. He made me uncomfortable. He made Parlo uncomfortable. He made Graceful uncomfortable. He allegedly made a victim of Major Clue uncomfortable. He made CB2 uncomfortable. Now he's getting 3 more accusations. Like, there are too many accounts to ignore. On top of this, someone else claimed Mrow was creepy to them as well, stating,
Hey, I just joined the server to try and get a hold of Redacted. I recently saw the mrow video on YouTube, and I wanted to post some screenshots of him being creepy towards me as recently as this morning. I first found him through TikTok with clips talking about 2Mad. I followed him and he followed me back. He messaged me on Valentine's Day asking if I had a Valentine, and after saying no. He asked if I knew any single emo chicks, and I said no. He continued to contact me.
Hey, hold on. Is it? Did this happen?
This is crazy.
I'm like getting on my TikTok right now.
He asked me if I knew any single emo chicks, and I said no. This is a story about mrow, okay? I don't know if that's immediately clear.
I followed him and he followed me back. He messaged me on Valentine's Day asking if I had a Valentine, and after saying no. He asked if I knew any single emo chicks, and I said no. He continued to contact me.
Hey, hold on. Is it? Did this happen?
I'm like getting on my TikTok right now. I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm trying to see
his own volition.
He needed to contact me of his own
over
volition.
the course of a few days, sending me links to his Spotify playlist.
Is this your Riz? You should be able to say categorically, is this your Riz or not? Is this what you do?
This is... If I can find it, it's what I do. I'm trying.
No, you can say categorically whether or not this... Listen, all you have to tell me, close your fucking TikTok
dude,
right now. Tell me if it's possible.
Posted like
close
2
your TikTok and
TikToks
tell me
like
if
a year
it's
and a half
possible.
ago, dude.
Kuihman will have emphysema in 20 years. He needs to build a nest egg for treatment. Please like, subscribe and dono, folded hands.
Thank you for the $5, Jimberly. Thank you. Yeah, we're looking for the nest egg, guys, okay? This all makes sense why he's been in my DMs, TBH, says Abby. Wow. Cool.
Close your TikTok and tell me if it's possible.
It's possible, maybe.
Okay.
I'm looking through my... I have DMs with like 5 people, and I'm not seeing...
Give it a rest. Play the fucking video, bro. Let me see what's going on.
After telling him I didn't care for it, he still didn't.
I have DMs posted like 2 TikToks
a year and a half ago, dude.
It's like so obvious.
Tell me if it's possible.
It's possible, maybe. I'm looking through my... I have DMs with like 5 people, and I'm not seeing...
Give it a rest. Play the fucking video, bro. Let me see what's going on.
After telling him I didn't care for it, he still didn't back off. In my bio on TikTok, I have my Twitter ads posted. He followed me on Twitter and subtweeted, "Hey." I looked at his profile to find him saying slurs and quote tweeting the YouTube vid, trashing it. After watching and seeing his slurs, I blocked him on Twitter. And I added him on TikTok. When I did it, threw away the previous messages. I figured if we're not friends on TikTok, he shouldn't be able to text me. However, I received a string of texts this morning justifying his use of slurs and possibly still trying to entertain the idea that we'd be friends. Very creepy stuff. I'd like to share it.
Within the DMs, we learned the following. This only further corroborated the fact mrow is a bit too comfortable with saying these.
That's definitely my TikTok. I can't find the DMs. I don't remember talking about this.
The person in question made it clear they were uncomfortable by him as a person.
I doubt you can fake
and the
TikTok
exchange,
DMs. This is probably true. I just can't find the DMs.
Yet he didn't back down, reiterated how their conversations weren't mutual, and this screenshot just speaks for itself.
You're constantly contacting me like you have nothing better to do. Let's say I didn't see you posting the N-word on Twitter. You've contacted me on Twitter under...
And this screenshot just speaks for and made it clear they were uncomfortable by...
Hey, I don't fuck with people that openly use slurs.
I doubt you can fake TikTok.
Fortnite? Justifying slurs is wild, and saying you're gay after you asked if I knew any single emo chicks is grimace.
Yes, this is probably true. I just can't find the...
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, do you want to play Fortnite?
DMs.
Yet he didn't back down, reiterated...
We also had 2 conversations throughout 3 days to say I was... And that's Morale talking there. Bro, I did not start our conversations. This is crazy cope. What you mean you assumed I didn't want that? What did you assume I wanted? All I did was follow YouTube. It talked briefly about 2Mad that texted me. The mental gymnastics go crazy.
How their conversations weren't mutual, and this screenshot just speaks for itself.
I don't think they read this one.
You're constantly contacting me like you have nothing better to do. Let's say I didn't see you posting the N-word on Twitter. You've contacted me on Twitter under a silly tweet I posted about my titties. And since I added you on TikTok, you're always texting me. But not even a normal get know me internet moot. Just thirsty behavior asking if I had a Valentine and shit.
I genuinely do not remember contacting this girl, dude.
This is you.
No, it's probably... I don't know how TikTok DMs work. Maybe...
Nick,
no, it's... I'm not denying that it's me. I can't find the DMs. I want to see what I sent her. That's why it's... I'm not denying it's
okay, that's fine. I'm just telling you that if Kuihman and I... If this allegation was made about Kuihman and I could go, I ain't never messaged somebody on this platform. I would never message a girl to ask if she's had a Valentine. I'd never send her my Spotify playlist. Like, I just have not done... I can say categorically I've not done those things very easily.
I'm not denying. I just genuinely do not remember contacting this person. That's probably me, though. Well, it's definitely me. It's my profile picture on TikTok.
All right.
Beating out women. Need I say more? quite insane I'm being labeled as a predator, when not only was I a minor, when all of this went down.
Now I just feel like I need this person's TikTok to see if they're hot or not. Because if they're not hot, it's not good. Okay.
This had
I need
to
to know
been-
that they were actually hot.
For real.
Why did I hold on? Let me see when I posted my June of last. This was a
But
year
Mrow
and a
has
half
done
ago.
infinitely worse actions than me, and he gets off scot-free. In no way am I attempting to excuse, nor justify what I did, but the hypocrisy is just too much to ignore. Mrow's infamous, favorite, invaluable excuse, each and every time, is how he was just joking. And I wasn't. In the freaky clip, I think it's obvious I wasn't being serious either, but everyone knows, only Mrow's allowed to make jokes. No one else within the call heard what I did, while he's liked and posted fetish art of underage characters, belittled someone threatening to end it all, makes constant essay, jokes, harasses those who are survivors of it, falsely accused me of being a predator, is literally racist, a liar, made women uncomfortable.
Wait, it's literally
Others of it,
racist.
falsely accused me of being a predator, is literally
Keep talking you oh, Jesus. That's a hard
racist, a liar,
Donald
made
Trump
women
just
uncomfortable
tipped $3. Don't listen to them.
Oh, I can see your message there.
You just have
You
to
also
grab
had
them
two
by the pussy and they go,
conversations about 3 days.
wow, I've never been grabbed so good. I've never been grabbed so good.
Okay, I think it's coming. I think, hey, I messaged her on Valentine's Day. I think, and then we were talking about music because in one of her TikToks, I think she had a song or something. So I sent her like a playlist with
You're
songs.
both talking about music, or you were talking about music to her?
I was probably talking about music to her because I saw that she was into the same music as me. So I was trying to start up a conversation like that. And then she followed. I don't even think I followed her on Twitter. And then she like started freaking out. She blocked me on Twitter out of nowhere, or something. And then I was like, she wrote this really long paragraph, and I was like, we've had 2 conversations. What are you talking about? And then that's how it ended. I think I remember this girl now.
Okay.
I still don't. I can't find the DMs on TikTok. I don't know if they'd or automatically delete or anything.
I did not start a conversation as crazy cope. And what you mean? You assumed I didn't want that. What did you assume I wanted? All I did was follow YouTube. Briefly talked about Kuihman that texted me. The mental Jessica crazy. Who is this that you're talking to?
I don't know. I think it's the TikTok girl. I went to find the fucking DMs.
We can definitely find this person super easily. We just have to go find the tweet where this guy's saying nigga in a reply randomly. Unless you deleted it, but I'm pretty sure that's all we need to do to find this.
The account's probably banned at this point.
Sophia said you went to another platform. Well, I think, Sophia, he wasn't blocked on TikTok when he went to the other platform. I think they started engaging on the other platform, too.
She followed my TikTok, I followed her back, and then I saw that she had a Twitter, and I followed her Twitter. I didn't talk to her on Twitter, and I think I made one reply to one tweet that she made with a selfie.
Your reply made her go, oh, this guy's bad, and block you.
I think at that point she saw I had Twitter, and she looked at my replies and didn't fuck with me.
You're on your social media, and you see a woman follows you, and you follow her back. You're out here doing this.
You're in a space
at the
now.
time, yeah. This is something I would do now. If that makes it any better,
Okay.
It probably doesn't. But
it's just
you trying to talk to women out here? You came to the
this was
wrong
like,
fucking
dude, this was like
neighborhood,
when I
bro.
had, I think like 3,000 subscribers or something. This was so long ago. I barely remember this.
All right. Hold on, I'm pulling up my advanced search here. Give me a second. What's your Twitter at?
The Twitter that would have been on is probably banned. What is banned at this point?
Bro, how are you getting banned from Twitter? What did you get banned from Twitter for?
I got mass reported. I think they didn't give me like a tweet of what I did that broke TOS. I just got banned.
Sexual harassment.
Definitely sexual harassment. That's
DMs, and apparently has a history of this, downplayed his pregnant minor obsession, and allegedly harassed a victim. But no, I'm the one who's being accused of being a predator here.
I find it insane that Amal is like surrounded by a bunch of people who, more likely than not, know what type of person he is. I don't know if it's because he has a lot of subscribers, or like, I don't know what the whole deal is, right? But they obviously know what type of person he is, right? They obviously...
You know this person's trying to hide the fact that they're British, right? They're clearly British.
Yeah, they're black British as well, that's the thing.
know what type of person he is. And I'm not going to fault someone for being friends with someone like him, because that's insane, right? Like, I would fault them if they know what type of person he is, know what he does, and then defend that. Like, I think that's just insane. Like, if you're friends with someone who's objectively a bad person, I don't think that's, like, bad on you. You might have your reasons for liking them. But then it's the fact that you actively defend and justify what they're doing. I think that's when it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes a problem.
What happened to the original plot of the movie?
That is a very strange
transition.
Unlike the array of creators I've covered, even after everything, I do not personally hate him. I never wanted to have issues with mrow, and I think this is a massive misunderstanding, one of which mrow blew out of proportion, and actively tried to exacerbate. I don't know what else to say that I haven't already. I think I made my point. So, I genuinely appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, as it supports me greatly, and helps me make more videos like this. I really don't.
All I want to know.
So yeah, that's that. I think that's the end of that segment.